Once a month on the 23rd there's a special day, the Violet Flame Day. This is like winning the karmic lottery every month. And the best part is everybody can win. Saint Germain promised something special to us. If on the 23rd of the month we give intense Violet Flame decrees for 3 hours or more, we can transmute a huge chunk of our personal karma for the given month. But how does this work? What does this mean? I'll be clarifying all of this in this video. Plus, in just a minute, I'll be sharing my own experiences about the effects of the Violet Flame Day on my personal life. Let's talk first about this dispensation, which is like a gift from heaven. To understand this dispensation, we need to talk briefly about the dark cycle. At the end of the 1960s, we began transitioning from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age, which has the potential to become a great golden age. The dark cycle was the return of a mountain of karma that had accumulated over 25,800 years, since the last golden age of Aquarius. This karma was held back out of mercy, but when we got close to the start of the age of Aquarius, it had to be cleaned up. Every month on the 23rd, a new installment of this personal karma descended for everybody on this planet. Saint Germain gave us the dispensation of the 3 hours of Violet Flame on the 23rd of the month, so we could deal with this returning karma. The dark cycle ended in 2002, but not all that old karma was transmuted, and we are still dealing with some of it spilling into our lives. Thank heaven that Saint Germain's dispensation is still available to us. To summarize, on the 23rd you can transmute lots of personal karma if you want to. I've taken advantage of this dispensation for quite some time now. The 23rd of each month is a Violet Flame Day for me. I take 2 hours of my time to give Violet Flame decrees. I know this won't transmute all of the month's karma, but I can fit those 2 hours into my work schedule and personal life. My experience on the 23rd is always wonderful. After 2 hours of giving Violet Flame decrees, I am full of purified energy and feel as if I'm walking on clouds. The whole day usually runs smoothly and everything just seems to be in perfect alignment with the universe. I have noticed something amazing over time. When I've had to make an appointment that usually takes a lot of time to get, like a specific appointment at the doctor's office, a state agency, city hall, etc., I would often get an appointment on the 23rd, and I would get it much faster than usual. For example, when you call the city hall to make an appointment to get a new passport, it usually takes 6 weeks or so to get in. However, after doing my 2 hours of Violet Flame, I'd get an appointment within 2 weeks and likely on the 23rd day of the given month. This really is neat. Here's another 23rd of the month story. I once took a night flight from America to Europe and got row 23. On that flight, I was the only person sitting in that row in the middle section, which meant I could stretch my legs out across the empty seats and sleep the whole night. This had never happened to me before. In general, I feel like things run much more smoothly when I do the 2 hours of the decrees on the 23rd. This either means less nerve-wracking issues with clients, banks, or agency, or it means that whatever problem appears is solved quickly. It does not mean that nothing negative will happen to you, at least not in my experience. But instead of a bad flu, you might just get a cough for a couple of days. Instead of losing thousands of dollars on an investment, you might just lose $500. Instead of crashing your car into a wall, you might just get a scratch. Whatever karmic hammer needs to descend, all of the Violet Flame might just be able to turn it into a karmic feather that lightly touches you. The 23rd of each month dispensation is truly a great gift from Saint Germain and a huge opportunity. You can make use of it in whatever way works for you. Let's say that if you give 5 minutes of Violet Flame decrees every day, on the 23rd you could give 15 minutes of Violet Flame decrees. This would be a great start. If you've been using the Violet Flame on the 23rd, please share your experience in a comment below this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to learn more about the dark cycle and the transmutation of its karma, check out the link below this video. Thanks for watching and have a great Violet Flame Day.